That's right, Matt, and we are at the Carnival City for this annual Johannesburg to Durban run in the dirt. A couple of guest riders, Quadriplegic Association, well represented by Ari Cerilis, and he's going to be chatting to Andre Venter. There they are, getting ready for the ride.
What a privilege for all of us to be here on this incredible event, Quads for Quads. And I must, before I forget anybody specific, Andre and Val, thank you very much. This is real waiting for you, and I hope that this time next year we'll be saying you too. You're going to have the most incredible experience of your whole life.
He's done it for 6 years and he still makes us cry. Bloody hell. Gentlemen, and Harry, you're a gentleman, alright? Right, on your bikes, guys, please relax, enjoy yourselves. We see you in Standerton.
Well, Glenn, this is probably about the only good thing you've ever done in your life, is inaugurate this event.
Well, that and have children.
It looks like you went about 10 k's down the road and mud took its toll.
Well, Dave, it was less than 10 k's. This was about 2 k's in, and it separated the men from the boys, I'll tell you that much.
Well, you've got men, boys, ladies, kids, dogs, all sorts of things, haven't you?
Yeah, this is an event that we put together. Well, we've been doing it for 6 years now. This year is the 7th year that we'll be doing it. It's open to quads, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, and you'll see a little bit later, even the adventure aficionado try their hand at it.
River crossings, it's all here. It's a long way to go to Durban on a dirt road.
Well, it's not a dirt road, Dave. That a lot of people seem to imagine that it is. But as you can see here, that's crossing, I think it's the river outside Nigel. Yeah, that's right. It's before Standerton. This is out Nigel way. But there's a lot of really interesting sections like this. Watch this guy on the GS, Dave. He must have done the challenge a few times. We do give the adventure guys an alternative. He opted to try the normal trail.
And he ran out of talent.
Well, no, he ran out of petrol, I think. That's what he said anyway.
Well, luckily, loads of hands to help out, and that's what's great about this event. It's just a community event.
Yeah, Dave, this is what is so good about it. I think motorcyclists as a whole have found a good cause, and we do try and get together. A lot of people support it. It's fantastic to see everybody out there. And the ultimate idea really is to raise funds for Quasar. I mean, it is a fact that we all ride motorcycles. It is a risky sport.
Some of us not as well as others.
Well, yeah, I beat you a few times.
I'm just telling you about that guy on the quad, because I think he has a few goes at that little climb.
Yeah, well, we'll see now. I'm sure we'll pan back onto him. But the guy's battled there, man. Here we go. Yeah, he'll get it right this time. It's a Suzuki, Dave. He's going to make it.
Easily.
Easy. Oh, okay, maybe. Well, he's testing his reverse gear. Look at that.
Anyway, we were saying, it is a community event. The idea at the end of the day is to raise money for Quasar, and really that's what's happened for the last 6 years.
Correct, yeah, and I think the reason we've slotted it into the Yamaha slot for the show is the fact that they got on board. They always lend us quads and motorcycles for the event, and this year they sponsored it to the tune of $10,000. So Yamaha, thank you very much for that.
Whew, that was quite difficult.
Yeah, lots of youngsters, and they're all still doing it. It's 950 kilometers, so the guys kind of have to stay a little bit sharp. What's interesting though is going from Johannesburg to Durban. Joburg side, it's all fairly easy. This I would still classify as a fairly easy part.
Looks really easy. Glenn with a handicap coming up.
Are you Duncan?
I'm good.
Are you having fun?
Awesome.
Your first quads for quads, eh?
Yes, first quads.
No, like, well, I'll see you up in the mountains. No.
Fantastic.
We're gonna have fun. That's Duncan from Honda Wing Umhlanga.
And Glenn, you are not going to get a job on two wheels as a cameraman.
All right, thank goodness for that. I wobble too much.
And you chirp too much.
Yeah, we do that too.
This looks like a boring part of the ride.
Yeah, look, you can't find interesting sections the whole way through. And the other thing is, the distances we have to travel, we worry about fuel and so on. So this is leaving Standerton. It's quite a long, boring part. It's about 20 kilometers of gravel. But once it's out the way, you hit Natal, and it's absolutely beautiful. You know?
Or you can let your son ride, and you just relax on the back.
This is the very modern one-stop in the Republic of Ballito. You can see the sign, supermodel, and they've only got diesel, which is a problem, so check the queue. They're going to get there and they're going to figure out that there's only diesel here. Now, what's wrong with your motorbike?
Stupid sprocket.
Die sprocket val uit.
Ja, dis
En dan is hy heeltemal gepopulated.
Sy moeder.
Ja, sê. And what do you say? Are you having fun?
Yes.
How's your 220 going? Wait. Okay, go. Hello, kids. What's happening? You like this tutus? Hey, it's my name is tutu. Hey?
So you said no donuts,
no wheelies, no donuts. And leave the locals alone. Eh? Yeah, right, here we go. We have hit Natal, boy. Look at the mountain. There's Mr. T lining the lungs. All the way through to Fortress. More of a windy, eh?
Well, Glenn, we can always rely on you for a good commentary while you're filming. Most cameramen actually keep quiet while they're doing diary cams.
Yeah, I'm told I suffer from verbal diarrhea, but I don't believe it. No wheelies! No. Yeah, I know, she's a wussy, man. There's always a shortcut to be had. Look at this Banshee, Dave. How old are those things?
That's about a 1936 model.
Something like that.
Still running.
I think the one in the saddle's even older.
Good to see this year, though, Glenn. A lot more motorcycles taking part than in previous years.
Yeah, initially we called it Quads for Quads because there was a synergy between four wheels and people in wheelchairs. And in the last couple of years, we've been marketing it as Joburg to Durban in the dirt. It is open to everybody, and I don't care what motorbike you ride. Guys, this is excellent fun. It's not only for quads, it's for everybody.
Well, I'm lost at this stage, Glenn.
It's actually quite interesting. These are the old narrow gauge railway lines just before Newcastle, and we get permission from all the local farmers to go through there. So, you know, they all get involved. A lot of the challenge here is community involvement, and part of what we did this year was obviously talking to farmers, paying them fees. I think we put up a radio, what do you call them, an aerial for two-way radios for security in the area. So the farmers appreciate the fact that we got bikes coming through and they're doing the community a lot of good. In the rural areas, what we did last year in conjunction with Pick and Pay, we donated about 500 soccer balls into the community, blankets, clothing, you name it. The only thing we don't give is money because that invariably ends up in the wrong pockets, you know.
Glenn, looks like you've got 3 cameras going there, so don't adjust your TV sets. This little trough, I should call it, always catches out a number of people.
Yeah, it's tricky. It looks easy, and it is quite easy. But I think when the guys see it, you know, when they say stand up, look up, open up, the guys just don't listen. So here we go. He's testing his reverse gear.
Glenn, I know you've got a couple of people. I see a piece of paper that you've scribbled on. I can't read it, but I know you want to thank quite a few people for this event.
Dave, I wouldn't even know. Watch this. Luckily, we have Resolution Health along.
Just drop your camera and run to help.
That's Henry Viersens. He's probably the biggest man I know, and he was riding, at that stage, he was riding a Maasai. Since then, he's upgraded to a King Quad, which is probably a better option for him. But there we go. They all help each other through. But if I can run through some of the guys we need to say thank you to. There he goes again in slow motion. Resolution Health and Resolution Insurance, who sponsor our paramedics. Thank you very much, guys. MAN, the truck guys, you've been with us from the very first event. They send along big trucks to help us transport bikes and things. MAN, Pick and Pay, we've just got confirmation. They're involved again this year. And without them, it would cost a hell of a lot more to do an event like this. We're standing on the highest railway line in the Southern Hemisphere. The highest railway line. Come on, Papa Wheelie! Papa Wheelie, come on, don't be a girl, man! What a nap, come on. Oh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. Hey, awesome, man. First time they've ever seen a Polaris Ranger. Compliments of Resolution Health. I don't know if you can hear the guy there. Oh, yeah, I love it. And another one bites the dust. Oh, another one bites the dust. Absolutely beautiful place. There's Platkop. We're going to go over that now into the heart of KwaZulu-Natal.
Quite a difficult climb, Glenn, but just to reintroduce some of your people you'd like to thank, because I know you were just going through your list.
Well, we've got obviously Dirt and Trail Magazine. They're always media partners. And then, of course, to you guys, Two Wheels TV. Every single year, without fail, you guys have screened this. And it's for a really good thing. We battle with the other media. And, Dave, I just want to say, from Karine and I, thank you very much for that.
Well, it's great to be involved with something like this, adventure bike riding at its best, and community projects, which we, of course, really love. I know it gets tough some of the time, but that's what life is all about. You always got to pick yourself up and carry on. And believe me, that is what quadriplegics often do.
Yeah, but Dave, the route takes you through some awesome places. If you don't ride a motorcycle, you never see places like this.
Well, you wouldn't get you on a 4x4 most of the time. You need something like either a quad or a two-wheeler to be able to appreciate these surroundings.
Yeah, look, we hook up with locals and farmers, and they actually show us the route. So these are things that people don't normally get to ride or see. And as you say, in a bakkie, you better have a really old bakkie, because if you've got a fancy new one, it's going to be pretty buggered by the end of it.
Have to take my hat off to Ari, because he is doing the whole route strapped in to that backrest. That really is amazing.
Dave, Ari is an absolute inspiration. And last year we had a guy called Mr. Savelle Mills, who is, I don't know if there are varying degrees, but he's even worse off than what Ari is. He suffers from a syndrome called locked-in syndrome. He had a car accident. He's a medical doctor by trade. And basically what locked-in syndrome is, your mind and everything is absolutely perfect, but you have no control over your body. Now, he gets tied to this quad, and he does 900 Ks in the dirt. How do you not respect somebody who can do that and be inspired by somebody like that?
Well, that's what it's all about, and raising money for charity. And you see Ari just arriving at the stop. He is absolutely exhausted. The man is so tired, and we just can't wait to hear from him. And of course, Andre Venter, the rugby player.
That's right. Now there's Savelle Mills coming up in his modified buggy, a lot more protected. He had the honour of leading the riders in this race.
Comrades, because after 4 days, we're all comrades. And, if you'll allow me 5 minutes. First of all, to Ben and Corinne and the team from Family Adventures. You guys, you all know what we've done here. Quads for Quads is the most incredible event. I don't know there's an event in the world of 600 people, 400 riders who give up 4 days of their time and put their hands in their pockets to ride from Johannesburg to Durban. It's tough, it's enduring, it's amazing, it's hard, it's emotional, but damn, it's enjoyable. And we all do it for an amazing cause, to raise funds for people, for quadriplegics and paraplegics, not as lucky as ourselves.
Ek wil almal sê baie dankie. Dit is ongelooflike 4 dae gewees vir my en die stof te eet meer as die rugbyveld.
At the earliest guesstimate that we had upon arrival this afternoon, obviously some more money is coming, my phone's ringing, all that sort of stuff. But Corinne Andrews and I would like to present you with a check for R1 million this year.